Hello friends. Today's video kind of gonna be a little bit different of a mood, just because I'm doing a Q&A, obviously by the title of this, of my freshman year at Texas Tech. To start this video off, just know I am such a positive person and I try remaining positive throughout all of my videos, so whatever I say, I'm trying to say it in the best way possible and shine light in any situation that you have been asking, I guess. Okay, so basically, just know that whenever I talk about things, I'm not going to be talking about direct affiliations or people's names. I want to respect people's privacy, and I want to respect not that their wishes, because I'm not really asking them if I can do this, but more of the fact that I'm gonna respect them as a person, and I will go about doing that in any way, shape, or form of my life. Always respect each other, always love one another, blah, 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 and that's what my motto is, I guess. We're just gonna get started. Okay, so what I did for this video to be possible, I posted a poll on Instagram and on Snapchat. So all of my social medias are at Meredith_DK. Make sure to go follow them, because the next time I do one of these videos, your question could be asked. And I'm going to try to answer all of them. A lot of them are related to the same thing and the same subject, but we're going to go about answering everything. Yay! Here is my explanation of my freshman year at Texas Tech through answering all of your questions. Let's start by classes. That's a super fun, light, airy thing to do. So someone asked, how difficult were your classes? Is it necessary to bring your car? So two different questions, but for the first part of that, I'm gonna be straight up. My first semester, it wasn't rough, but it was more of like, I did experience anxiety. I did experience like things that I didn't have to experience in high school. I was really good at school in high school, and I just like didn't really care, I guess, and I got good grades, you know, but in college, oh man, you can't do that. So basically, I was put on anxiety meds my first semester of my freshman year, just because I like literally couldn't handle it. I'm not on them anymore. It was just like whenever I had panic attacks, whenever I needed them. So I was really thankful that like I didn't ever get to the point where I have to take them like daily, and that's just where I am at right now. Like, I'm not on anything. I do have ADHD, but I don't take my meds because I feel like they just make me a totally different person. So there's that. So whenever I go off topic and everything, that's why, and I can't pay attention to anything. I'm sorry. But we'll talk about, so my schedule was anatomy, stats, statistics, like that's what stats is. People call it stats. History, psychology. There's another one in there. I don't remember what it was. That happens a lot. People ask me what I took, and I'm like, I have no idea. I can't help you. I'm sorry. All of my other classes were really easy. I had really cool teachers, but anatomy was just hard for me because it was a lot of memorization, and the teacher is awesome. I literally love the teacher for anatomy. People have a lot of mixed opinions on her, but if you're literally paying attention in class, she will answer any of your questions. You know, she rocks. Yes. So don't ever smack talk a teacher. Like, I understand, but like that's also what rate my professor's for. Whatever, go on that. I don't know, but a lot of people have different opinions, but I really liked her. Next semester, so my semester 2, I really tried having all morning classes because I work too, so I wanted to like work in the evening and stuff like that. So it kind of just depended on like my schedule and everything, but I really tried having morning classes. That's really good for me. I can do 8 a.m.s. That's just like my personality. But I know a lot of people who took all 8 a.m.s and then did not have a very good semester. So 8 a.m.s are hard, but they're worth it if you get to have the whole entire day to sleep and hang out or work and eat. So there's that. Oh, is it necessary to bring your car? No. One of my best friends didn't have her car until second semester, and I mean, I just took her everywhere. I mean, if you have your homegirls or homebros, whatever, to drive you, it doesn't really matter. I mean, you can Uber places too. It kind of costs money, but like, get in a friend group that's more than welcome to drive you. I'm also the type of person that's like, let's go do stuff, so I will pick everyone up and then take them. That's like my favorite thing in the world. How hard were tests and classwork for particular classes? It really depends. For history, it was easy. For me, like for my self. We literally, so we had book quizzes. So if you read the book, you're in the clear. And I was the type of person, I read the books, okay? Read them. Like, it was actually really good. We read a book about Tupac, you know, like, what? Like, my teacher was really cool. And then we had like actual tests, and I feel like I did pretty good on those. We had to like write essays and stuff. But talk to your TAs, get to know your TAs. That's super awesome. Oh, my major. So this next one is, why did you change your major? Okay, so let's talk about this. I started, okay, wait. Prior to actually coming to college, my major was like restaurant hotel management, and I wanted to be an event coordinator. That's what I wanted to be. I was like, yeah. And then my cousin's one, and she was like, Meredith, like, you are too nice to be that. I was like, okay. But more of the fact, like, I am not bossy whatsoever, and I let people like run all over me, so I couldn't really be that. But then I changed it to pre-nursing, and I loved it. I loved it so much. Just like the environment, I volunteered at a hospital and like a lot of different things, and I got to see the whole world. And I have family that are doctors, and just really cool situations in my life that like led me to that path. But once I got to school, it was mainly second semester I took chemistry, and that's when it killed me. So first semester I did really good. I got all A's and 1B. It's anatomy. Second semester, I have Texas Tech basketball notifications on, so go to basketball games. Okay, do stuff. Second semester, I got all A's, 1C, and 1B, so yeah. Talk to your teachers, build relationships with them, because you can talk about your grade. And in one of my classes, I was just so like against my teacher, and we just butt heads a lot, and I think, not that she was grading me based off of that, but yeah, just interesting things. So I got to be in that. And then chemistry. Teacher, again, amazing teacher. I just didn't care about it. I was just like, second semester. No, I hated chemistry so much. And that's what made me change my major, because I was like, I hate science. I'm not a science person. I've never been a science person. My 8th grade science teacher can tell you that, because I would leave constantly and be like, can I go do this? And she's like, yes, go. And like, whatever, you know, but like, I hated science. I think it's so interesting, like moon phases. I love it, and I love how it works and everything, but I am just so like, you know? So science, not my thing. And nursing is a lot of science, and it just wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So science, not my thing. Totally okay. It can be your thing. It's also very competitive. Nursing is, so there's that. I changed my major to public relations. And if we're being honest, I am not 100% sure what that is entirely. I just know I love talking, and I love talking to people and conversing and being welcoming and literally all of that. So I was like, why not pick a major that is that, and that literally like helps solve problems? Because like my big thing was like, I want to build relationships, and I want to help people. That's what my main thing was, because that's why I chose nursing. I was like, I want to help people. How do I help people? Nursing! And then I realized nursing was not for me. It's for other people, not this girl. So there's that. Now we're gonna talk. This is the part I'm nervous for. These next two subjects I'm extremely nervous for, just because I love the people involved, and it's just my reason for I'm getting nervous. It's okay. So this one girl said, kind of on the edge of to rush or not, is it worth it? So my experience, I loved my sorority. Saying past tense, and I'll explain in a second. I loved the community and making friends and taking pictures and all of that. I loved it. And again, I'm not saying any names, not gonna be affiliated with anything, whatever. The sorority that I was a part of, literally amazing. So I loved the sorority I was a part of. No hate, whatever, I loved it. Sorority life was just not for me. And I say that with such a heavy heart, because I have so many amazing friends in that sorority. But it was just like not my thing. Whatever, Greek life, not me. And like, I could totally see myself like moving up in it and like being on exec, whatever, all of that fun stuff. But I just wasn't 100% all in. And like, to be in a sorority, you really need that. You know, you need to manage your time like that. It does take up a lot of time, and I just wasn't wanting to give that up, and that just like wasn't my thing. So what I'm planning on doing is getting involved in a lot of other organizations whenever I start next semester. So if you want to start doing stuff with me, let me know. I actually really want to, if you have any questions about like what things are, like you've been contacted or like things have like followed you on Instagram of like things at tech, let me know. I want to go try them and experience that with you. So I want to try all of that. So maybe I'll make a vlog about it or something. But yes, sorority life was just not for me, and that is 100% okay. It's not for everyone. College isn't for everyone, and it's just the way you go about it, honestly. Like tech can roll either way. Like you can either be a part of Greek life or not be, you know, like Greek life is just such a small like tidbit of everything. Okay, so on Snapchat I got a lot more of these rather than on Instagram. Instagram was a lot of college, sorority, like all of that fun stuff. But on Snapchat, I think it's majority people that I do know, and they're just curious about my life, asking about my relationship status. Short answer, I am single and I am happy, and I get so nervous talking about this type of stuff because, like, again, like I want to respect everyone and love everyone. So my goal in life is to be so positive and be so happy. Not gonna lie, that was hard. So first question, what happened to you and your boyfriend? We broke up. So we did break up, but it's the type of situation, I kind of think it was mutual. I was sad at the time, but just where I am at now and looking back at our relationship and where I was then, I am a lot happier now. And I don't want to say any of this like negatively, whatever. But of course I was happy in a relationship, yes I was. But we all need a single season in our life, and I've never really had that. I've always had like a boyfriend or like someone there, so I needed this single season, and it's so good for me, so awesome. I am a Christian, so if you ever want to go to church sometime, hit me up, we'll do it. But it was just a lot of time for me getting closer to the Lord and spending my time that way instead of all over a boy. That's what my goal for summer is this year, or this summer. So there's that. This was a majority of my questions. Why did y'all break up? Did you and your boyfriend break up? What happened with you, and why didn't your relationship work out? We literally just weren't meant for each other. I believe that God has someone so special for me and so right on and so connected with me, I guess, and that's gonna love me so much, and all of that. I'm trying not to be awkward whatsoever, but I'm just an awkward person in general, so there's that. Do you wish you had gone into college single? So this is honestly a question that I've thought about a lot. So throughout my college, whatever year, my freshman year at Tech, I didn't really go out a lot, like didn't like go to bar nights on Thursdays and everything. That's whenever like 18 and up can go to bars on Thursday, which is really fun, and I did it like once or twice, but just wasn't my thing. I think having a boyfriend, I kind of had an excuse like not to go out, and I was like, nah. But I mean, I kind of wish I did go out more with my friends and just like did that. But one thing I knew going into college was I'm not letting a boy stop me from making friends. Like, that was like my main thing. Like I was like, okay, making my girlfriends, having some really good girls, and I do have some really good girls. My roommates for next year, they're awesome, and I love them so stinking much, and literally helped me through this breakup and like all of these amazing things, just like leading me in the right direction. Being awesome. Yeah. I don't regret the relationship whatsoever, and I don't regret going into college in a relationship, but I do regret, not regret is a very strong word. I love my freshman year at Tech and wouldn't change anything. It's more of I wish I did more and wasn't constrained to a relationship, and not saying that in like a negative way whatsoever. It's more of like me just not, I don't know, I used it as a crutch so I wouldn't have to do things, but I wish that I did those things and just like reached out more and like went to church more and got plugged into a ministry, and I was just using that as an excuse as to not do those amazing things that were definitely shown to me throughout my life. How hard was it to plan or decorate your dorm room? We're changing the subject now because I feel awkward. Planning my dorm room, I loved. Got with my roommate and we literally just planned everything, I guess, and color coordinated. Our room looked cool. People were like, oh, your room looks so cool. Oh, bougie. You know what I'm saying? Like, our room looked cool. So I literally was Pinteresting the whole entire year before. Do that. Pinterest rocks. Rocks! What did you enjoy most about your freshman year? I enjoyed every single part of it. Like, all of that made me the person I am right now, and literally it's just so amazing. I am such a people person and I love people, and again that also leads me to be a people pleaser, but also I just loved talking to everyone and getting to know everyone and building relationships. Your favorite parts about Texas Tech? Tech is a beautiful place. People hate on Lubbock way too much. I'm just saying, I love Lubbock. It's amazing. I love Tech. Well, Lubbock is depending on where you're at. Is it hard getting along with people older than you? No. I'm friends with seniors, juniors, sophomores, freshmen, anything. Like, that's just me. It's also very weird saying, I almost said freshman. I'm a sophomore now. I finished my freshman year. I'm a sophomore. Kind of scary. What are things that should actually be packed or brought into a college dorm? Y'all, I packed way too much stuff. Man, I packed 2 carloads. I fit it all in there. And whenever I went home for Christmas break, I literally took half of it home. Because it was way too much. Like, what I should have done was looked at a shirt, said, have I worn this in the past like 3 weeks or 6 months, whatever that rule is, and if I didn't, don't take it. You don't need it. You go home sometimes. You can get it if you want it. How many clothes should I pack? Like, how many t-shirts, shorts, dresses? I packed like 4 dresses, didn't wear any of them except for like formal chapter. Like, I wore like a t-shirt dress, didn't wear anything fancy. Also didn't go on any like dates ever. Oops. I packed some cute outfits, but literally half of my closet didn't wear. I packed so many shoes. I am a shoe hoarder, not gonna lie. I am, that's just me, whatever, but I packed a lot of shoes and I definitely shouldn't have because I didn't wear any of them. Is it hard to eat healthy in the dorms? Yes, it is so hard. I did a video of like me being gluten-free for a week, so I needed to be gluten-free for a while because I was having a lot of stomach problems and stuff. So I was gluten-free, and literally nothing at Tech is gluten-free. There's a couple things. I did research. I did it all. I couldn't do it, so there's that. But there's a lot of like salad places. The only healthy option is a salad or a wrap. There's that. And I'm not a big meat person, so I will eat meat and everything, but I'm not a big fan of it, really, so. There's that! Ooh! I did not have a good nutrition plan. I ate a lot of Lunchables and water. Drank a lot of water. Yeah. My roommate and I like would stack like Lunchables in our fridge and just eat them constantly. How are you so fun and awesome? Love you, big sister. I love you, baby sister. What was the hardest part? That's a good question. My favorite part and my hardest part. My hardest part was adjusting to class schedules, I guess. I love college schedules now, but at the time I was like, I have no structure in my life. What do I do? So I filled up my time with like going to the gym, which is super awesome. Use the rec. It's literally amazing and free. I mean, no, not free, and use it. Don't lose your ID. Oh, that's a good one. Carry your ID with you everywhere. You can't go places without your ID, especially if you're a freshman. Your dorm room, like, it won't, like, all the doors and stuff are locked and you have to use your key to like swipe in and that'll open it. Don't lock yourself out. This video was actually like, I was so nervous for it. Literally, it's June 19th whenever I'm filming this, and got out of school May 12th or something like that. You know, it's just like, I've just been so nervous to make this video, just because of like breakups, sorority life, just a lot of things that I didn't really want to talk about and didn't feel comfortable sharing. But I hope that I did this in a way where it loves everyone, and everyone in my life I've loved and will never stop caring for people in that way. So just love's a little bit different now. But I am ending this video telling you that I am so extremely happy, and Texas Tech was awesome, and I will be continuing Texas Tech University. Wreck-'em baby. Okay. Well, make sure to comment on this video. Tell me about things that have been reaching out to you and all of these things, and I want just to know so I can go to them too and hang out with you. That'd be really fun. DM me if you have any questions. Again, all my socials are at Meredith_DEK. Please do that. I'll link them all in my description box. Woo-hoo! So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. It's probably really long. I'm sorry. There was a lot to cover, okay? Okay. So yes, go follow me on Instagram, hit the subscribe button. Y'all, at the time of filming this, I'm at like 890 subscribers, and I'm trying to hit 1K before August. So that'll be like my 1 year mark on YouTube. So, or like technically my 1 year since my first like big video. So let's get it. Woo! So yeah, hope you enjoyed my freshman year at Texas Tech University. I really tried being as honest as possible, so I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you got to see the real Meredith in all of this, because all I want to do is be honest and be open and love you guys. That is my goal in life. So peace out, vlog.
No.